Welcome to Freedomfully, where we cultivate your retirement journey together.
Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Freedomfully. I'm so delighted you're here with me today for what I think is going to be a really enlightening conversation about how astrology can provide guidance and insight during the major transitions of retirement. You know, retirement represents one of the most significant life transitions we experience, and many of us find ourselves seeking guidance and understanding about this new phase of life. Astrology offers a unique perspective on timing, personality, and life cycles that can be particularly meaningful during times of change. Whether you're a complete beginner to astrology or have some familiarity with it, today we're going to explore how the wisdom of the stars can help you understand your retirement timing, navigate challenges, and make choices that align with your cosmic blueprint. We'll keep this practical and accessible, focusing on the astrological concepts that are most relevant for retirees and how you can use this ancient wisdom to create a more fulfilling and authentic retirement experience. Let's start with your sun sign, which most people are familiar with. Your sun sign represents your core identity, your ego, and your basic approach to life. Understanding your sun sign can help you make retirement choices that honor your fundamental nature. For example, if you're a Cancer, you might find fulfillment in retirement activities that involve nurturing others or creating a beautiful, comfortable home environment. If you're a Sagittarius, you might be drawn to travel, learning, or teaching others. But astrology goes much deeper than just your sun sign. Your moon sign, which represents your emotional nature and inner needs, can be even more important for retirement planning, because this is when we have more freedom to honor our emotional needs. Your moon sign shows what you need to feel emotionally secure and fulfilled. A moon in Taurus might need stability, comfort, and connection to nature, while a moon in Gemini might need variety, intellectual stimulation, and social connection. Now let's explore your rising sign, also called your ascendant, which represents how you present yourself to the world and your approach to new experiences. This can be particularly relevant as you navigate the new identity that comes with retirement. Your rising sign can help you understand how others see you and how you naturally approach new situations. This insight can be valuable as you consider new activities, relationships, or living situations in retirement. Let's talk about Saturn returns and other major astrological cycles that are particularly relevant for retirees. While most people experience their Saturn return around age 29, there are other significant Saturn cycles that occur later in life. Around age 58, 59, or 60, many people experience what astrologers call the second Saturn return, which often coincides with retirement planning and major life reassessment. This is a time when Saturn asks us to evaluate what we've built and what we want to create going forward. Understanding these cycles can help normalize the feelings of restlessness, evaluation, and desire for change that many people experience in their late 50s and early 60s. Now let's explore how planetary transits can provide timing guidance for major retirement decisions. Astrology suggests that there are more favorable times for making big changes and times that are better for planning and preparation. Jupiter transits, which occur roughly every 12 years, are generally considered favorable for expansion, new opportunities, and positive changes. Understanding when Jupiter is making favorable aspects to your chart can help you time major retirement moves. Saturn transits, while sometimes challenging, can provide the discipline and structure needed to make lasting changes. A Saturn transit might be an excellent time to downsize, organize your finances, or establish new routines. Let's talk about how astrology can help you understand and navigate relationships in retirement. The 7th house in your chart governs partnerships, and understanding this area can help you navigate marriage, friendships, and new relationships in retirement. Synastry, which is the comparison of two astrological charts, can help you understand compatibility with your spouse, family members, or new friends you meet in retirement. This can be particularly helpful for couples who are spending more time together in retirement or who are making major decisions about where to live or how to spend their time. Now let's explore how astrology can guide your retirement location and living situation choices, especially during a phase of life when alignment matters more than ambition. One of the most fascinating tools in astrology for this stage of life is astrocartography. Astrocartography maps show how the planets in your birth chart align with different geographic locations around the world. Each planet creates lines across the Earth, and these lines represent places where that planet's energy tends to be more active or noticeable for you. Certain locations may amplify specific life themes. Some places may support vitality, ease, and emotional comfort, while others might stir growth, challenge, or deep internal transformation. For example, a location influenced by your sun line may feel energizing and confidence-boosting, while a moon line may feel nurturing, familiar, or emotionally rich. Venus lines often enhance beauty, relationships, and enjoyment, while Saturn lines may feel more demanding, but also deeply stabilizing and purposeful. When considering retirement relocation, astrocartography can help you reflect on important questions. Do you want a peaceful place to rest and enjoy simplicity? A location that supports creativity, teaching, or mentorship? A spiritually rich environment that encourages introspection and inner growth? Astrology doesn't tell you where you must live, but it can illuminate why certain places feel like home and others never quite settle into your nervous system. Many people discover that places they loved or struggled in correspond closely with strong planetary influences in their astrocartography map. Even if relocation isn't part of your retirement plan, understanding the astrological energy of your current location can still be deeply empowering. It can help explain why certain environments feel supportive while others feel draining, and how to work with the energy of where you are rather than against it. Sometimes small changes, like how you structure your days, your social interactions, or your personal space, can harmonize beautifully with your location's astrological tone. Now let's shift toward health and wellness in retirement, another area where astrology offers thoughtful insight. Medical astrology is an ancient tradition that associates different signs and planets with specific body systems, organs, and health themes. While astrology should never replace medical care or professional guidance, it can serve as a helpful layer of awareness, especially during retirement, when prevention, rhythm, and self-care become central. For example, strong Aries energy may correspond with the head and nervous system, suggesting a need for stress regulation and rest. Taurus energy often relates to the throat and neck, pointing toward vocal health or thyroid awareness. Virgo is traditionally linked to digestion and gut health, meaning individuals with prominent Virgo placements may benefit from consistent routines, gentle nutrition, and stress reduction practices. Astrology doesn't predict illness. It encourages attentiveness. It helps you notice patterns, sensitivities, and areas where your body may ask for extra kindness. In retirement, this kind of self-awareness can be incredibly supportive, helping you maintain vitality while honoring your body's changing needs. Astrology also shines when it comes to purpose and meaning after retirement, a transition that many people underestimate emotionally. When career roles fall away, it's common to feel untethered or unsure of identity. Astrology can help reframe this transition, not as a loss, but as an evolution. The 10th house in your birth chart traditionally represents career and public life, but in retirement, it often reveals how you're meant to contribute without pressure or obligation. Teaching, mentoring, volunteering, creating, storytelling, community leadership. These are all common expressions of a fulfilled 10th house energy later in life. Equally powerful is understanding your North Node, which represents your soul's growth direction and deeper life lessons. In retirement, the North Node often becomes more relevant than ever. Without the demands of survival and career, you're freer to explore what truly feels meaningful, expansive, and aligned. If you're feeling lost after stepping away from a professional identity, astrology can help you reconnect with a sense of why you're here, not in a productivity-driven way, but in a soul-centered one. If you'd like to explore astrology for retirement guidance, begin by generating your complete birth chart. For accuracy, you'll need your exact birth time, date, and place. Many people start with free tools from sites like astro.com or apps such as CoStar, which provide accessible chart interpretations and daily insights. From there, consider keeping an astrology journal. Track major planetary transits, emotional shifts, changes in energy, and life events. Over time, patterns emerge, not as rigid predictions, but as rhythms. This practice can help you develop your own intuitive relationship with astrology rather than relying solely on external interpretations. Most importantly, remember that astrology is a tool, not a rulebook. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and always trust your lived experience. The stars may influence timing and tendencies, but they do not override free will, wisdom, or personal choice. Beautiful souls, astrology offers a rich, ancient framework for understanding transitions, identity shifts, and timing, making it especially meaningful during retirement, when life slows and inner awareness deepens. The stars may whisper, but you decide how to listen. Thank you for exploring astrology with me. If you're curious about your chart, start by learning about your sun, moon, and rising signs, and allow your understanding to unfold naturally as you continue building a retirement and a life that feels truly freedom-fully aligned.